Hi, this is Alex Lau, and I'm doing the Gyro tutorial for Robotic Potato. Gyro is basically a task management software that we use to keep track of everything. So let's get started. I'm going to log in as my wife Jennifer. Okay, here's the password. Alright, so the first thing that we'll see is the system dashboard. The system dashboard is the general overview of everything that's been going on. The main thing here to see is assigned tasks and the activity stream. The activity stream is basically your Twitter feed of everything that's going on in the company, and your assigned task is the list of all assigned tasks to you. Very self-explanatory. So first, we're going to start off with going to the project view. We go to projects. The project we'll be looking at today is Space Cats. So this is the active sprint view. The active sprint view is basically the overview of everything that's going on in the company for the next 2 weeks. Everything that everyone is doing. You can see that you've got pictures assigned to the various tasks for who's doing them. We have a to-do column, an in-progress column, and a done column. When you start on a task, you move it from to-do to in-progress, and when you're done with it, you move it to done. If you need to go back, you can put it back to in-progress or to-do. You'll see that there will be a notification when things are updated. So how do we get tasks into the sprint column? Well, we go through the backlog. The backlog is a list of all issues that ever will be, ever have been. They're not necessarily what we're working on now. What we're working on now is in the sprint. To move a task from the backlog to the sprint, you just drag it up. And that is how a lot of Gyro works, dragging things, dropping. It's very easy. You can see here that there are epics. Epics are basically subheadings, so we can see at a glance what a task is. Is it artwork? Is it gameplay? That sort of thing. So how do we create a task? Big blue create button. We create the task. We select the issue type. Is it a task? Is it an epic? Is it a bug? Is it a story? The difference between epic and story I'm not going to get into, but a bug is something that goes wrong, and a task is something that is to do. We can assign it to different people. I can assign it to myself as Jennifer, or I can type in my name, Alex, assign it to Alex, or Kim, whoever is working on the project. In the description, you type in your description. You can attach pictures, files, whatever. A very handy dandy tool is the @ functionality, which will send an email to whoever is added at. So let's say I add Alex. Well, I'm going to get an email with this task description once it's created. Sample task 2. We'll create an epic link. We'll say it's gameplay, and then we will create it. And then we can drag it up to the sprint to get it into the sprint. So that's part of what we're doing. You'll see the icons here: backlog, active sprints, reports, issues, test sessions, whatever. The two important things are backlog and active sprints. Here's our sample task. We can move it to in progress, done, that sort of thing. One thing that this system is really good for is comments. So if you're working on a task and I say, hey, let's do this, or, hey, that's good, hey, that's bad, I'll put it in a comment, or you'll put in a comment to make sure that the comments get read you want to send out an email to people. So, make sure you do the @ functionality to whoever you're sending the comment to, because it's very easy to get lost. Oh, who's talking to you? I don't know. The comments are saved here on the side, and you get basically a sort of Facebook style formatted thread of comments, so it's easy to keep track of conversations. So that is Jira. That is the agile portion of Jira. That's our task management portion. I'm going to move on to Confluence, which is our wiki. Confluence is basically just a wiki. As you can see, I've created a sample page already here. So basically, we go into the site space for whatever your project is. Our project is Space Cats. And we can create a wiki page by going to create, blank page, sample page 2, blah blah blah. You can also add people in here. You can add people basically in any text box. They'll get it. Once you do that, you hit save, and it'll save the page. I'm going to hit close because I already created a sample page. So if you want to edit an existing page, you're going to click the page in the page tree. Page tree is where all your pages are in the project. You'll see in recent space activity some pages, but if it's not a recent page, you won't see it. So look in the page tree. You can see that the wiki has comments, it has a like functionality. You can write in a comment at Alex, at Kim, at Jennifer. Same functionality as the agile portion. And that is basically Jira. If you have any questions or comments, email me at roboticpotatollc@gmail.com or whatever email you have for me. Jira has a lot more functionality. It is definitely a tool that big companies use, and we can certainly start doing a robust form of agile when we're bigger, but right now I think it makes sense to keep things small and simple. So thanks for listening. This is Alex Lau, and this is how to use Jira.